6 easy steps to making a Fast and Furious film. The Fast and Furious franchise is the most profitable film series in the world. Yet the recipe for making them is so simple, even a child, or Michael Bay, could make one. Here's a step-by-step guide to making your very own Fast and Furious picture. Step 1. Buy a drone. You should always start your movie with some lovely aerial shots of a scenic location. These may not be useful for the plot, but they let the audience know they're in for a ruddy good time. Next, add some music. There's only one appropriate choice here, the latest Pitbull song. Most importantly, be sure to use a clip of the song that includes him counting to 3 in Spanish.
1, 2, 3, I know you want me.
Step 2. It's time to introduce your characters. Don't worry about making them interesting. Just make sure there are too many of them and that they are all wearing tight clothes and have tight bottoms. That way, the audience will be distracted from how utterly bollocks your script is. Step 3. Things are chugging along nicely, but it's time to get a bit randy and introduce some action. First, buy a physics textbook from a bookshop. Thoroughly defecate upon it, burn, and discard. This will get you in the correct mindset for what's to follow. Next, select your cars. It's best to start with something cool and classic, and then lower, widen, and louden until their own mothers wouldn't recognize them. Now, let's get on the road. You're going to want your motor vehicle chase to last for as long as possible, as it's the only reason anyone will watch the film. In order to trick the audience into thinking the scene is interesting, use a cinematic technique known as the jump cut. The more cuts you add, the faster and furiouser your film will be. Zoom in on faces, gear sticks, the road, guns, and of course, boobs, and cut between them so fast that no one can actually tell what's going on. A word of warning. Make sure you've fitted your cars with a special 24-speed gearbox, where each gear is faster than the one before, and makes your car surge forward. Step 4. After your big action scene, it's time for some post-chase chat. Remember who your audience are. Use small words and keep it simple. For example, I almost beat you, bro. I had you fretting, cuz. Step 5. Family. If you take anything away from this lecture, let it be this. You'll need to mention family a minimum of 35,000 times in your film. This is to remind the audience that the characters have what is known as a relationship with each other. The best location for these family moments is at a nice barbecue, over a nice cold Corona. Step 6. Your film is coming to an end. The baddie, who 10 minutes ago killed 7 people and punched a dog, is now the newest member of the family, and in the next film, his second cousin will be the new enemy. You may be tempted to end your film with something meaningful or emotional. Don't. There's only one way to finish a Fast and Furious film. Play a ludicrous song and have your hero exchange a crap joke with his best friend.
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby or...
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
This gives the film a nice sense of closure, even though we all know you're planning on making 6 more films in the next 2 years. And there you have it, your very own Fast and Furious film. All you have to do now is sit back and watch the dollar roll in. Have fun out there, and when making your film, always remember the sacred Fast and Furious mantra. Family, family, boobs, Corona.
Hi, James May here. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please click on the big round thing over my head to subscribe to our YouTube channel and maybe look at these videos that are over here somewhere. And when you've done that, head over to DRIVETRIBE for some more Ace Biscuit stuff.